Hey, hi. Good afternoon, everyone. Hi, this is Kevin. Yeah, in case you're wondering, I'm not wearing this polo tee inside out. It's the design is such. Alright. Yeah. Anyway, I am doing this video to talk about Cambridge Hill residences. So, as you're aware, that I have done a couple of earlier videos on Park Star Whistler Grand, sharing about how to go about choosing, in my opinion, the better units because well, when it comes to renting or selling next time, being able to have one of the better facing or better units in the entire development will definitely help you in terms of attracting larger catchment of sellers or even be able to command a premium for your unit. So I'm going to do the same today for Cambridge Hill residences. Alright, so let's get right into it and we'll talk about the unit types and how to go about selecting the best unit in this project. Right. Okay, just a bit of background information to kickstart the entire thing. So this project is developed by Oxley, right? And the plot ratio is 1.4. So this is a low-rise development. All the units are there's 11 blocks of 5 stories. That these are for the typical units of between the 1, 2, and 3 bedrooms. And then also for those of you who are interested in getting a bigger space for your own stay, then there are 50 units of strata title townhouses, right, consisting of 4 and 5 bedroom. It's a 2-story building with basement and car park. All right. So this is the site map of how it looks like. So what's interesting about this area is the entire development, also called the neighborhood, is surrounded by green lawns, and it is also pretty near to the seaside. So it's a, I would say it's like it has a very good environment for staying, right? And so these are the townhouses. So these are the grey color are the big and small townhouses, and then the rest of the 11 blocks are all these units here. Okay, and the Cambridge Park is just right behind, and towards the south, these are the landed houses, and then eventually to the seaside. So very quickly, in my opinion, I would say for this project, the premium facing would be either the units that are facing towards the south, which is towards the sea, or the units that are facing the nature reserve or the Cambridge Park, the Green Lungs area, then followed by the units that will face the water facilities or landscaping within the development. And because this is only a 5-story high unit, personally, I always would choose either the highest floor, which is on the 5th floor, but in some cases, it could be a penthouse unit, so that may not be suitable. So if the 5th floor are the penthouses unit, then the next available choices would be either the 3rd floor or the 4th floor. So that's my preference, right? I would try not to go for the 2nd floor or 1st floor unless you love having a patio on the unit, then you go straight for the 1st floor, right? So ideally 3rd floor, 4th floor, if not then 5th floor if possible. So this is how it looks like. The color marks out the different units, so which I'll go in depth shortly. So for those who are taking the north view, all right, so units here facing this direction. All right, this is the Cambridge Park view that you see. Right, this is a green forested area. I think it's one of the good views that you can get within this development. It's pleasing to the eye, and there will always be people who will love the feeling of looking at the nature. Right, so this is the green view for you. And for the units to the south, all right, these are the city view. So this is on a slightly elevated ground. So you will be able to see beyond you first the whole stretch of landed or low-rise housing, and then to the sea. Or alternatively, for some of you who are choosing the units that are facing inwards, this is probably what you expect, right? You can actually look at the landscaping, the swimming pool, which is something that is common to every condo. So that's why I would say that the best facing are the ones that are facing south towards the sea, or you look directly at the Kent Ridge Park direction. These are my two preferred facing. Now, so the 11 blocks will have the 1, 2, and 3 bedrooms, which are the normal units. So we start off with the 1 bedroom first. You can see that there's quite a number of 1 bedrooms available for sale. So these are the all the highlighted, the ones that are marked out in black outline. These are all my 1 bedrooms. Okay, and this is how the layout would be. A typical 1 bedroom is about 474 square meters. Sorry, 474 square feet. All right. You will come in, open kitchen, living, balcony. All right. These are all pretty standard layout. So let's just straight talk about the unit selection. Without a doubt, my best units I feel would be the units along this row. Okay, and if possible, you get like the highest possible floor so that you can see as far out to the horizon as possible. Okay, if this is already out, then I think this unit is good. This unit is good. Alright, so personally, I will consider either this unit or the units here. The rest are pretty okay, not so ideal if you ask me. Right, this is also unblocked. All right, so you'll get a green lung view also. So this is also worthwhile considering. The rest of them are literally like facing each other, so too close, a bit too close for comfort. And do take note that because this is 2 stories high, if you are choosing the units over here, then you might want to go for at least fourth floor and above. If not, then you will either be looking into your neighbor's house, or you will just be looking at the odd angles of the rooftop. That might not be the best of views, right? So I would I would personally quite like this stack. All right, so even for this stack, second floor is fine because you're just looking at the pool, and then you're looking out to open spaces. If not, then I'll try to get here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These 9 stacks, number 10 and number 11. I'll just consider these 11 stacks for the purchase if I am getting a 1 bedroom. Alright. So moving on, the next unit type will be the slightly larger one, 517 square feet. Alright, this is the 1 bedroom plus study. So pretty much everything is the same, just that you have this extra study area right next to the kitchen. Okay, don't ask me why, but yes, the study is right next to the kitchen. Okay, but anyway, you have this extra space of additional about 50 to 60 square meters. Can be an extra storage space as well. The 1 plus study, you have lesser unit configuration. So you have units here, here, here. Alright, and just so happens that they are all facing inwards. Alright, these are all facing inwards. Okay, and there's one more stack here they missed out on here. Okay, so I would probably first choose this stack here if possible. Okay, because I would think that unblocked view is always the best view. Alright, and if this is out of the equation, then likely I would prefer this unit and this and this. Yes, because these are the 3 next units that are closest to the central showpiece of the entire development. So you actually get that the view that I showed you earlier, the swimming pool view. So this is not too bad, right? But if for those who are a bit more particular about not having afternoon sun, then you will want to choose these two stacks that are facing south, so that you will get less likelihood of afternoon sun coming to your unit. Whereas this one, certain time of the year, the afternoon sun would come in from here. Okay, so here and here. So I guess for this stack, the floor level doesn't really matters because across you is the same height. All right. Here, if you can get a fourth floor or fifth floor, so that at least you are above these landed houses around here. Okay, and this unit will actually have the swimming pool view. So for the one bedroom plus study, I would prefer this stack, number two, number three, and number four. Okay, the rest are okay. Okay, next up, we now move on to the yellow color ones, which are the two bedroom. So we start off with the two bedroom compact. Two bedroom compact would be at 646 square feet, 60 square meters. So the difference is obviously the extra second bedroom. Okay, so you come in here, it's narrow hallway, living room here, and then you have your bedroom on either side. Then the master bedroom actually opens from the master bathroom and also the common. So this is a two bed, one bath, two bedroom compact. So again, let's see which are the units that are available. You have like all these that are marked out in black outlines. So I would first try to choose units from these four stacks, and then second choice, third choice, because it's unblocked. So first choice towards the south. I'll explain to you why, alright, later. And then I'll quite like this because you kind of like unblock over here, and then here you also get some pretty nice greenery view. Or else then probably next up is 72. This is close. This is like the closest to the pool already. So this is unblocked. Yes. So first choice, second, third, and fourth. Then yeah, I'll just try to keep my choices within this four. It's a bit too much to rank every single stack, so I'll just pick my top three favorite stacks for each type. Hopefully it can help you with your decision making. Okay, and now we move on to the two bedroom premium. We take a look at the floor plan first. This time around is a bit different. You come in here. First thing first, you have this extra household shelter that the previous units do not have. This is a 786 square feet. I think it's a good size. Coming in, kitchen, dining, living, balcony. So basically, the two bedroom premium and the two bedroom compact, the difference I would feel is the addition of a storeroom, a household shelter, and also this is a two bed two bath. So which yeah, I think I've mentioned this in some of my previous video. There will always be people who will need this two bathroom for very practical reasons. Families who are staying. I mean, even if you have four people, you could be two kids and husband and wife. You could be using a two bedroom. But if you have four persons staying in the unit, then you will need the extra bathroom. Alright, and just so happen the two bedroom premiums, they do give the better facing to the units. You can see that the two bedroom premiums are all lining on the outside here. Okay, so without a doubt, these are my choices. Okay, as much as possible. I think these two are like the least of my consideration. Any of these are fine. Maybe not this. If you do not want the afternoon sun, it will come in on your wall. And maybe this unit, which is near the entrance. Okay, so may not be so ideal, but somewhere in between, or this unit, or these two, I think that's fine. All right, and of course, to enjoy the good view, you probably have to get third floor or fourth floor, as much as possible. All right. Okay, and then we have the two bedroom plus study. Um, okay, they do a total opposite from the two bedroom premium. Okay, let's just look at the floor plan first. Where's the difference? So two bedroom plus study, 743 square feet. Okay, is so you have this extra study. Same is still two bed, two bath. Okay, but the layout is a bit different also. This is like a living hall right in the center, and then the bathroom on both sides. Actually, the size is somewhat similar to the two bedroom premium. But of course, the difference you realize that this unit doesn't have the household shelter. Instead of the household shelter, you have in place a uh, study area. Okay, which can be anything else that you want to use it for. It can just be a standard dining room as well. Okay, so and the facing of the two bedroom plus study is also a bit different from where the two bedroom premiums are. So just now most of the two bedroom premiums are you know kind of like lying along the south, whereas now this time round, they actually line the units along facing the north, which is towards the greenery view. So you have this row, and then you have here and you have here. All right, so uh, I would first consider units from here, okay, because it's the part that is closest to nature, and then perhaps then if there's not available, then perhaps units over here on these two stacks, then the rest. Okay, as much as possible, try to get units that are facing the green lung, because what makes this development stand out from the rest, also called being able to showcase the uniqueness of this locality is the fact that it's near to the green lung, and then you have your sea in front of you. So try to get units that can face either of these. That's where you actually get a unit with advantage. Right. So I feel I don't know. It's like of course the two bedroom plus study. The fact that this is part of the interior area and it's not enclosed away like a household shelter. This might be a bit more usable space for some people. But on the other hand, with that household shelter, you actually really get a storage room, which we really do need it when you start staying there for real. So I guess that's really personal preference area. I can't say one is better than the other. But of course the difference is also very different in terms of like I if you want something that is facing the green lungs, then unfortunately the two bedroom premium doesn't allow you that unless you maybe get a fifth floor on these few stacks, then you might get some view. But if you want a direct frontal view of the park, then maybe the two bedroom plus study will be a better choice, right? Because there's nothing in between, you just look straight through. Okay, so just to summarize the two bedroom plus study, I would first try my best to choose units from 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. These 10 stacks, and if not, then these two. Then only after, if it's not available, then I'll probably consider the rest. Okay, so that's two bedroom plus study. Okay, moving on, coming to an end, three bedroom compact. Three bedroom compact, there's only two stacks, so not much to choose from. We take a look at the floor plan first. You come in here, you have your kitchen, dining, and then you have a much larger balcony. The size is 883, so you have an additional bedroom for this. No household shelter, two bathroom. Okay, but the third bedroom, I think is gonna be a small one, so that's why you probably won't be able to fit a double bed inside, just a single, super single, or probably it will just be a two bedroom and plus a much larger proper room for converting into a study or games room rather than just like open space with the two bedroom plus study, right? It gives you a bit more flexibility, and there's only two stacks, 75 or 90. Okay, and between this and this, I think the choice is clear. I will go for this for sure because it's like unblocked, whereas here you partially look into this neighbor over here, so I don't quite like that. So this is my choice, first choice, then second choice. Okay, so that's two bedroom, sorry, three bedroom compact. Okay, for plus one size up, three bedroom deluxe. There's a lot more. Three bedroom deluxe. Okay, 947 square feet, larger. Coming through, okay, the only from this 3 bedroom deluxe onwards, do I start to see that you have a proper enclosed kitchen. The rest before that are all open kitchen. You have a 3 proper bedroom. So this in this case for the deluxe, the 3rd bedroom can also do a double bed. Other than that, it's about the same. So I guess the size goes to a slightly larger bedroom, and then the hall and kitchen also, a bit of bigger. So 3 bedroom deluxe, you have it here, 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 here. Okay, so same. I would go for the one facing the green lawns, then followed by these two are nice, all right, faces the pool directly. Then these 3 are the least of my considerations. Okay, so these are 3 bedroom deluxe. Okay, last but not least, coming to the end, this is the 3 bedroom premium, 1044 square feet, which is pretty much the size of a 5 bedroom HDB flat, new one nowadays. Anyways, right. So we look at the floor plan. Come in. Okay, enclosed kitchen, but a larger enclosed kitchen than the 3 bedroom deluxe. I get an extra household shelter, and I also have this additional WC. So I guess the household shelter could double up as a helper's room as well, right? Other than that, it's pretty much the same. All right, you have 3 full-size bedroom, 2 bath. So the extra space you're paying for gives you a larger kitchen, a household shelter, and this additional WC for your helper if need be. All right, so this can come in handy because there's like nowhere else to store your stuff for the modern family, and you actually get a more usable kitchen. So same thing. Seems like the 3 bedrooms are all congregated at these few blocks. So you have units that are facing the Green Lung, Kent Ridge Park, or units that are facing down. So first choice still will be units that are facing the Kent Ridge Park, then followed by this unit, direct facing pool. Then second choice is this, and then the rest. All right. Okay, so if you guys are interested to find out more about Kent Ridge Hill Residences, or you would want to download the brochures or get the latest available price list, right, do visit our website. The URL is lovelyhomes.com.sg. So you can actually navigate from the home page to this project page, Kent Ridge Hill Residences by Oxley. Then that's where you can actually fill in the contact form, okay, with your name, email, and number. We'll be able to get back to you as soon as possible. You can let us know what are your concerns. If you are ready to choose a unit, we can advise you on what units to choose, or if you're not too sure whether Kent Ridge Hill Residences is the right project for you, you can actually read up on a full review done by my friend Daryl. Okay, that actually does a pretty good job doing the review, so it gives you a very neutral standpoint of whether Kent Ridge Hill Residences is the right project for you. Sometimes when we do site visit, we'll actually put on videos of the development over here as well. Alright, so we'll appreciate that. If you are interested to find out more about any new launches in Singapore, please feel free to contact us so that we'll be able to work with you very closely for your next purchase. Alright, so that brings me to the end of the presentation. I think for Kent Ridge Hill, let me just do a conclusion. I think it's very pretty straightforward. When I choose the units, I would try to go for something that is unique to the development. So it's like, for example, what's unique about properties on East Coast? Definitely those that have the sea view, right? And these are the ones that command the premium. So in this case, for Kent Ridge Hill Residences in this area, you get a lot of green belts, green lawns around you, and then just so happen that because you're on elevated ground, you'll be able to see down on the landed properties, and then you get a portion of the sea view, though not as impressive as those in East Coast where you are on the 20th or 30th floor and then you actually have a very far horizon view of the sea. Okay, and then but I do notice that the developer in this case, they choose to put the big units, which are the 3 bedrooms facing the Kent Ridge Hill Park, which I believe when they decide that they feel that this is probably gonna be the premium view, that will be something that will be sought after. I have no doubts about that. So if you are someone who feel good looking, I mean definitely feel good looking at trees and trees that are not really man-made, it's more like really nature, that kind of uneven sky, uneven contours to it. I think it does feel good in the day. When you look at it, you get the fresh air coming from the Kent Ridge Park as well. So I mean, obviously you are looking at the 3 bedrooms. You saw just now the analysis just now. Definitely the first choice would be the units that are facing the park, right? And then in some cases, for the 2 bedroom deluxe and the 1 bedrooms, then there will be those that are facing the sea. The good thing is you don't get too much dilemma, because they don't really do units that goes on both sides, so that you do not know whether should I be looking at the forest view or the south view. They just let you choose either or. So I think that's something that they have helped you. Okay, but personally, if you have units and you are torn between choosing units that faces the green or faces the sea, I would, even though the green lung is something that is unique to the development, I would gravitate towards facing the south. The reason why is because I get the unblocked view in the daytime. I do get, I think, a bit of the sea view, which is pretty cool. But I guess the difference comes in the night time. If you still prefer to have a city kind of view where you actually look out, it's not pitch dark. There's like glitters of light because from the households in front of you, then you should go for the units that are facing the south, right? Because there are like people staying in front of you, and then at night they will light up, and then you have your street lamps and all these things. So it's not so gloomy per se. Whereas if you were to be facing the park, then it's gonna be pitch dark after 7 or after 8 p.m. But of course in the morning it will look very, very good. So if ever you're torn between the two, then that's my how I would choose for myself. But if not, then I think good for you. And also to summarize, the development is only a 5-floor low-rise building. The 5th floor, some of it are the penthouses. So for some of us, we may not want the penthouses. We do not want to pay for the extra space. So I would advise that you try to get units at least on the 3rd or 4th floor. Yes, at least on the 3rd or 4th floor. If not, then straight go for the 1st floor, because at least there's a patio, there's something unique to the unit on the 1st floor. Then the last, so-called the least choice, will be units on the 2nd floor. Right? That's at least how I would look at the selection of the units in this development. Right, so that's it. I've come to the end of this video, very straightforward video, and I hope you guys can benefit from this sharing. If you find that this video has helped you, do subscribe to our channel. We'll be churning out a lot more interesting contents for you, and also do hit the like button if you can. If there's any project that you would want us to do a review on, please feel free to hit us a comment, so that I would know like what are the next projects that I should be talking about. And as for a full review of the project which Daryl has done, I will also leave the link in the description below, so that you can actually have a read on that as well. Alright, so that's it for this video, and I will see you at the next one. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.